Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another First Reviews reaction video with your boy, GorTheMovieGod, that's me, and I am here to take a look at the first reviews for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which comes out this Friday, and the reviews just went up. I saw one review, it was 8 out of 10. But that's it, baby. I'm sure it got way more reviews. When it comes to like Nintendo games, even though it's not developed by Nintendo, but it's still a Nintendo game and it's Zelda, so obviously it is. I think most most Nintendo games, right when they are available to review, like the embargo lifts, floods of reviews show up. Like it's not going to be like a PS5 situation here, where like, oh, you get a couple reviews every other day. Like Demon's Souls had 6 like 2 days after it came out or some shit. Which isn't the case. I think it was like the day of. It had like 6 reviews. This is gonna have tons of reviews, so there's no way in hell it won't. But I'm going to guess. I think Nintendo knows that this game has to be quality. It can't be just some shovelware crap. Not that the first Hyrule Warriors was. It got like 7s mainly, 7.5s, maybe a few 8s, and maybe even a few 9s. But I think it was mainly like around the 7.5 mark, I would say. I think it was even averaging around 7.5, maybe closer to an 8. So maybe like 77 or something. I don't know. But it wasn't crap. Let's just say that. But this one, it's based on Breath of the Wild. I have a feeling we're going to make sure that they do it well. They do it well. So I'm gonna guess 82. That's my prediction. I'm gonna say low 80s, 82. I'm gonna also guess that the reviews are gonna say that the story is disappointing. Like it's because everybody's like, oh, it's a prequel. We're gonna know so much. I have a feeling people are gonna say it's not that great. I hope it is great, by the way, but that's my prediction. Anyway, let's find out. Let's click on this Metacritic. You ready? You look ready. Let's go. Ooh, all right, 79. Okay, that's not bad. I was looking at the other things too. At first, I was like, what? All right, 79. Okay, so only 3 points away. Okay, that's not too bad. Yep, 79. What else does everything else have? Okay, oh, it's ahead of Cold War right now. At least you got that. All right, let's see. Ooh, 58 reviews. Okay, yeah, that's like I said. I figured they would flood in. Okay. Well, immediately start with 100. That's pretty good. Let's hit see all. Oh, I just saw someone send weak storytelling. Yep. There you go. Okay, you know what? I want to read that one. What was that one from? Who was that from? Was it from? Yeah, well, it was Metro Game Central. The best Dynasty Warriors style game ever made, and that's the lowest score, by the way. Which means it's slightly north of mediocre. That's gonna piss off all the Mushu, whatever the hell it's called, Mushu pork fans or whatever, or whatever the freaking franchise is called, where you just press the X button, or not the X button. That's on Xbox. You don't do that. It's a Y button. Is it the Y button for Switch? I guess it would be Y button. Yeah. So with simplistic combat, weak storytelling, and a whole lot of repetition. Okay. Let's see VGC. A hugely entertaining love letter to Breath of the Wild, let down by uneven performance and that scuppers the game's ludicrous highs. Okay, scuppers. Okay, so the performance isn't great. That could be fixed with a patch, to be fair. So that's not the end all be all. Like that could be fixed. All right, GameSpot. Damn, 6. Okay, it's strange to think of a bungled story leaving me so lukewarm on a Zelda game. Does it make you feel like a black teenager with swagger, though? That's a question. Even if it is a spinoff, I will not let that die. But paying off its premise is the burden of a prequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is tasked with. The main reason I dove into Age of Calamity is because I love its world and the history it tries to remember. So for a game to retread them and proclaim to have something new to say, when its inspiration's most striking moments come from what it leaves unsaid, is a big question, okay, or a big ask. But my problem with Age of Calamity isn't that it fails to live up to the responsibility. It's that it doesn't even try. It doesn't even have the courage to see things through. Okay, that kind of sucks. So they don't really tell anything that's worth telling, is pretty much what he's saying. The only thing I want to see is how everybody got killed. I mean, I guess we kind of already knew that, but I want to see it in this. Game Informer gave it a 7.5. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity looks a lot like Breath of the Wild, but it lacks the exploration and puzzle-solving elements that define the mainline Legend of Zelda series. Yeah, no shit. Age of Calamity may not resemble a traditional Zelda game, but you just said it did. Well, I guess Breath of the Wild's not a traditional Zelda game. All right, fine. But it's not a bad time. He's not talking about the looks. He's talking about really the gameplay. The action is repetitive, but also relaxed and comfortable. It trades on your love for Nintendo's classic franchise, and I was happy for the excuse to return to this version of Hyrule. Gee, can I read? I still feel like I'm chasing Breath of the Wild's high, and Age of Calamity is a small solace. All right, let's go. I want to read a really positive review. Oh, God is a Geek gave 8.5. All right, shall I read this one? Yeah, I have a feeling this is what David's going to give it. A 10 out of 10 because he loves those Mushu. That's what's called. Mushu from Mulan. I do think that Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity will mean more to people who have played Breath of the Wild, and that's fine. For Zelda fans, there's no way they haven't played it anyway. For Mushu fans coming to Age of Calamity from that angle, the sell's a little harder. The narrative that weaves are... Alright, so they like the narrative. The presentation is impeccable, and each and every one of the characters are fun to play with. It's just that where the original Hyrule Warriors felt like a love letter to the history and heritage of Zelda, Age of Calamity is more immediate, and that's just a little less of a celebration. Though with the trade-off being it actually contributes to the lore, for me that's a worthwhile trade-off, and I didn't even have the assumed knowledge going in. That did not feel like a 10 out of 10 review. Felt like an 8, but okay, maybe it reads better as a whole review. Nintendoros. Let's read this one. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, even with its technical issues, offers an extraordinary experience. The game takes us to the prequel full of twists, surprises, hope, and sadness. Okay, thanks to a plot and gameplay hardly surpassed by any other Zelda game. Okay, fucking alright. They liked it. Hey, I don't know who they are, but they liked it. You know, I want to read IGN. Sure. Oh, they give it a 9 out of 10. Damn. Age of Calamity offers a welcome trip back to a world I've clocked hundreds of hours in. Its hugely varied roster of characters, solid game combat mechanics, fun progression, and clever adaptation of Breath of the Wild's version of Hyrule is a joy to play and discover. While there are some mischaracterization opportunities, Age of Calamity is still a blast from start to finish. Okay. 6 access. Okay. Shack News. How about Shack News? We always read theirs. Take a cornucopia of familiar Hyrule lands, add an absolutely fantastic soundtrack to them, hell yeah, and let a collection of amazing characters loose to tell a great story on the battlefield and off. Alright. And Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is a game no Zelda or Mushu fan should pass up. Fuck yes. I'm glad everybody's saying the story is great. Besides that, 6 out of 10. They didn't like it. Age of Calamity doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it does offer a more robust and cohesive experience that fans of Breath of the Wild will appreciate, even if they've never played a Warriors-style game in the past. I've played a few in my time, and almost all of them have been boring after like a couple hours. Destructoid. The story was genuinely enthralling throughout, and it serves as a great companion piece to Breath of the Wild, while forging its own identity in many respects. Alright, Destructoid usually gives like 6s, so that's great. God is a Geek. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is a fantastic Mushu game that stays true to its Breath of the Wild roots, with some of the best gameplay in the genre. It's easy to recommend. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Alright, so I'm actually hyped now. Oh, look, Screen Rant. I ain't reading that shit. Alright. Vandal, quotation forthcoming. They give it a 7.8, though. Alright, I think that's good. Let's go to OpenCritic. What does it have on Stadia? Oh, it's on Stadia. It's not on Stadia. It's not on anything else, but still. I'll laugh at Stadia whenever I get a chance. Alright, let's go to OpenCritic. Oh, fuck. I love laughing at Stadia. Alright. Alright, let's see. 80. Okay, so it's probably... I figure it's going to have a very close score to Metacritic's, because like what OpenCritic does, it just combines all the scores from every console and just like combines into one score, you know what I mean? Which is cool and also kind of weird too, because there's gonna be one like say the PS4 version of this game runs poorly compared to the Xbox One version, or vice versa, you know? So it's a little weird. Call of Duty is getting kind of shit on this year. 76? Wow. Oh, you hate to see that. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh. Just re-release the original, please. 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 Fuck me. How... You hate to see it. You honestly do. I do, at least. Anyway, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Now I'm depressed. 80. Oh, there's less reviews also, so that helps. IGN. Okay, it looks like it's about to be the same. 8 Eurogamer Zelda gets the Dynasty Warriors treatment once more, folding in inspiration for the Breath of the Wild for the best Mushu spinoff yet. Okay, cool. So everybody's saying it's like the best one when it comes to all the spinoffs, because there's been the Dragon Quest ones, there've been the Zelda one, obviously Hyrule Warriors, the first one. You got the Fire Emblem one, you got that Berserk one. I'm sure other ones. I'm sure Gundam. There was Gundam one. So there's a lot of spinoffs. There's a lot of them. So that's actually saying quite a bit. And there's like sequels to some of those games. You know, like Gundam. I think had a couple. Anyway, that's it. We're good. I'm excited for it. So, yay. Anyway, that's the first reviews reaction. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Till next time. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.